Hello and welcome to a first episode of the Wolfsburg Career mode. I just thought I'd do this as a test just to see whether you guys like non-live episodes of my videos rather than live. But we'll find out. And yeah, I'm just reading through the emails now. Domestic Cup, we want to reach around 16. And it's saying we should look for a striker, the board. And I think the next thing, yeah, league objective, we need to qualify for the Champions Cup. So that's our objectives for this season. And I actually, beforehand, made a shortlist before I started recording, and these are the players I wanted to get. Yeah, I thought Jovetic was a good, well, would be a good buy because he's young. And I think we need a good young striker because that would be good because, you know, you always go for young players. And this guy, I just thought he's a quality player, he's not too old, and he has got a bit of potential in him. So that'd be nice. So I went in for a deal, I think it was 17? Yeah, it was, yeah, okay, yeah, with DOS. And we'll see how that goes. Then Cuadrado there, I put him there because maybe I might be able to loan him out, because I know he's been okay at Chelsea, but hasn't been used much, so this season. Well, by okay, he hasn't really performed at all. But anyway, this Kevin Volland guy looks quite good by the scout report I saw. Yeah, so I went in for an offer with one of my players. I can't remember who it was. Brahina, there we go. And a couple of million, I think it was. Or, oh no. Yeah, there you go, 6 million. But yeah, and here, I thought Chelsea have hardly used Czech this season, so I thought I might as well go for it and try and get Czech. If we get Czech in our team, that would make our keeper so much better. And you guys might be wondering why I want to get a new keeper. It's because Benaglio, that's how you say it, is, I think, quite old for a keeper, although I think he's 32, 31, 32. And yeah, I know we just went to get Czech, but Czech's an exception because he's 5 ratings higher than Benaglio. But and Czech can actually move up to 89 rated, which is insane. But ideally, we want to go for a younger. Well, ideally, we want to go for Czech. And that's another offer for Lacazette after I inquired about him, and then I'm doing the same with Dumbia. And Florian Thauvin, this guy has got so much potential. I've had him in a different career mode, on my Sevilla career mode. I think you might have seen a bit of him if you're loyal to my channel. And he got to 92, 93 rated for me. 93 rated, I don't think you guys saw because I carried on playing, but because that was a test series too. But yeah, he gets to 92 rated if you play him well. So, but yeah, there's Chelsea saying they want 12 million for Czech plus Benaglio. So I'm in for 10 million plus Benaglio. And then Marseille accepted for Townsend. And I put him as an important first team player for 5 years. Kevin Volland, I wasn't too bothered about him because I'm possibly going to get Thauvin, so that's why I just left that. And then Giovanni Dos Santos, he's well, the club's accepted as well. And then Lacazette, they haven't bothered, so Giovanni Dos Santos was a possibility, so that's why I didn't carry on with that. Dombia as well, and Czech. Okay, I went straight to Czech because obviously I saw 11.4 because they still want that 12 million. It's annoying me now. Jovetic, I don't want to get, and now Dumbia, yeah, I don't want to get either because we could get Dos Santos. But then there we go. Right, so I just left that there just in case something else does pop up. But then I've got Thauvin there. So there you go, those are 2 signings that we possibly can get, which is highly likely. And you'll see if you keep on watching what I end up doing. Yeah, so Czech. Chelsea accepted, so I went in for the contract deal for Czech. And I actually signed Giovanni Dos Santos. and I signed Talvan as well. And I was wondering whether I should do it or not first, but I did actually end up signing him. There we go. So we've got what I was doing here is comparing Talvan to Caligari, I think is how you pronounce it, because they're both 77 rated, except from Talvan is much younger. So I think he's 4 years younger, I think. There you go. Right, I'm comparing the stats there. So you can see Caligari's just that slightly faster. They pretty much got the same stats really. They're 77 rated, and they've got the same weak foot and skill moves. Talvan is just 5 years younger, so that's always good to see really. So that means we can have him there ready. And I was looking at Hunt there as well, because I think he just slipped my mind really. I didn't actually see him on the bench on the reserve, sorry. So yeah, I was just looking and seeing if I could replace, because I wanted to put Arnold there, Arnold on the bench as well, but I couldn't. I don't think I did it in the end. I just left him there. Yeah. So I was just saving that. Then we got an offer for Caligari from Aston Villa, and I think I went in for 8.1, I think it was. Yeah, 8.1, there we go. So if they accept that, that means they've overpaid for him, and that means we get a bit of budget to... Oh, there we go, they've accepted, so I think we end up selling him in the end. Yeah, and then actually we get offers from Man City for De Bruyne. Obviously, I'm going to reject that. And from Lille to Luis Gustavo, I'll reject that as well. I mean, they're two key players. I mean, probably our best players, I'd like to say. So, definitely De Bruyne anyway. And there we go, we sold Caligari to Aston Villa, and check declined, so I ended up bumping up his wage a bit by 20 grand a week. And now I went into what players I should sell and whatnot, because I realised I wasn't getting any transfer offers for the younger players. So I ended up doing this. Pause the video if you want to see the players that I transfer listed and whatnot, because I'm not sure you guys are too bothered. But if you are, please pause the video. I was looking at Bentner here as well, because I was thinking we've only got one first team striker. Bentner's not that great. I know it's the Lord Bentner and all that, but I ended up keeping him in the end just because people like him. So we might end up selling him towards the end of this transfer window anyway, or using him in a swap deal with some other striker. That'd be nice. But yeah, so I checked declined again, so I bumped it up by another 10 grand. Just to tempt him, and we'll see what he comes back with. Declines again, which I got annoyed with. So I think I went in with the last offer, I think this was, and made it 4 years and crucial first team player, 20% clean sheet bonus with 200 grand a week. So if he denies that, I mean, we're just going for him next season or in the January transfer window if we don't get another keeper this transfer window. Right now, I think I was looking for that was it. I was looking for central midfielder players because I just thought, I'm not sure we have anyone to take free kicks other than our left back, but we also need that just solid holding midfielder, and I was looking around for that, but I'm not sure I went for one. Then I look for the strikers that my scouts have scouted. So I looked at a couple of them. If you guys think that I should sign any of them, please do say. Maybe I should do a 4-4-2 formation and put Giovanni Dos Santos up with another striker. Please do comment. Please do comment if you want me to change the formation completely, want me to sign any player you have seen today, or any player that you haven't seen and you want me to sign. Please do comment, and I'll be grateful for that. And then I'll try and do that in this career mode. And now I was looking for a centre-back, because I thought the centre-backs we've got aren't that great. They're doable. I mean, they're not the worst players in the world. They're fairly average in this team. So that's why I went for Aurier there, because I think he's roughly the same rating as them, but he's 21 years old. So and then we got offer for him, I'm not going to use him, so I just thought, okay, I'll sell him. I will be investing in the youth probably next season, so I'll be going into the youth academy and starting to scout, starting to buy scouts, because I always like doing that. It's always good for, especially keepers anyway. I find keepers are usually the best ones to scout, just because if you get them tall, their stats never lie, basically. They're always good. You get them to roughly, well, I've never had a youth player that hasn't reached 82 rated, so for keeper anyway. So that's always a good thing. You always earn about 20 million out of it for the players that don't always get you there, that you just think, oh, I'm not going to use him. Yeah, that was that. I'm going to the Premier League now for keepers, because I thought, okay, we're not going to get Czech. I actually thought, you know what, screw it. Benaglio, I thought, and then I saw Begovic. And Begovic, we all know, is a class keeper, so if we could get him, that'd be great. And he's the same rating as Benaglio as well. He's 80 rated, or 79 rated, I think he might be on this, I'm not sure. But I was looking at Tim Howard, but I thought he might be a bit old, but it'd be a great signing. Krul there, I was thinking, okay, he's not as good as Benaglio, but he's got potential. He is 26, so he can get better. And then I was looking through some more. And I looked at Valdez, because I thought, oh, but I realised he's 6 foot, so that wouldn't really do. And then there's Czech there. Unfortunately, we couldn't get him. And I went to the Liga 1, and I looked through a couple of these. Please do say, I do speed through this one, so please do say if you think there's any keepers that I've missed out. I'll be grateful for your comments. I was looking at Anemia there. I can't even say that name. I know he's a good keeper, but unfortunately he's a bit small, and so is Lopez there. That's why I was looking at them. And Mandanda, we all know of. He's a good keeper as well. And Ruffier here, I actually went in for a bid for him, I think, or I inquired. No, I inquired. So, there's Sirigu there. I was looking at Sirigu, but I didn't want to take Sirigu away from Paris Saint-Germain. And that was it for the Liga 1 keeper search. And then I went to the Bundesliga. I was looking at Adler, sorry. Looked at Ballman as well, or Bullman. Then I saw Leno, and I thought, again, this is one of my Sevilla signings. He is 92 rated for me. That's a growth by 9, which is insane. So, well, on my Sevilla career mode, yeah. So, and then I saw, this was a surprise, Lloris apparently went to Borussia Dortmund already. So that was a surprise for me, and I saw Reina there, and Somner. There you go, so Jose Reina, or Pepe Reina. I actually loaned him. I actually tried to loan him. I don't know why. I probably won't get him. I think that's what I felt like at the time. But supposed to be a good backup keeper anyway. But that's what Bayern Munich have got him for, so that'd be pretty pointless. But yeah, I looked at Somner there, but I just thought he's 6 foot. I'm not a fan of the smaller keepers. As long if they're 6'2" or higher. 6'2" is my smallest type of height I would go for a keeper, because 6 foot, unless you've got 90 plus reflexes, I just don't think it works. Well, 90 plus reflexes and diving and a roughly 80 positioning, otherwise it just doesn't work. And I looked at Ziegler there as well. Ziegler as well. And I skipped Serie A because I just thought, it's getting too long. I wanted to go to Liga BBVA, and I wanted to inquire about Diego Alves, because we all know he's got brilliant reactions, brilliant diving, and okay positioning. So, and he's a great keeper. I looked at Bravo, obviously, but he's just been bought by Barcelona. And I went through this one fairly quickly as well, I think. Oh yeah, I looked at Gaeta, but he's just been bought, so I couldn't buy him. Look at Navas as well, but he's just been bought. Just Steigen there, obviously he's just been bought as well. So, I think this is the end of the episode, guys. Thank you for watching. I've been mgoff1200. There's a recap there. We bought Townsend and some other players there on the bench and whatnot. Right, okay. Thank you for watching. See you again soon.
Bye.